we have Josh Emmett versus Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell is actually stepping in on short notice here. He's replacing Giga Chikaze, if I'm remembering correctly.
Hmm.
So Josh Emmett right now, he's 18-4. He is 3-2 in his last five. He's coming off of that just thorough beating that he took from Ilia Topuria about 5 months ago. He is fighting against Bryce Mitchell, Thug Nasty himself, 16-1, 4-1 in his last five, coming off of that decision victory over Dan Ige. Josh Emmett's going to be the older fighter here at 38 years old compared to 29 for Bryce Mitchell. Bryce is going to be the taller fighter, has 4-inch height advantage. Both of them have the same reach here. Right now, Josh Emmett and Bryce Mitchell, the odds. Um, I'm actually kind of surprised by this because Bryce Mitchell is a minus 235. He opened up at a minus 185, coming on a short notice. Usually don't see that too often for short notice fighters. Alex, I'll let you start off the breakdown between Josh Emmett and Bryce Mitchell. What do you think about this feature prelim that we have here?
Yeah, so I'm picking Bryce to win here. Um, so I was like looking through Josh Emmett's history, fight history, to you know trying to find the last fighter that he's faced who was going to implement some sort of a wrestling or grappling game plan against Emmett, but I could not find one in any in the last 4 years, and so I don't think Emmett is ready for an opponent like Bryce. Someone who's like relentless with the grappling, the chain wrestling, where once he grabs a hold of your leg, he's just not going to let go. I don't think Emmett is ready for that. Um, and at 38, after the damage that he just took against Ilya, like you mentioned, um, I don't think he's going to have the gas tank. So I think it's going to be a bad look for Emmett in this fight. And I'm just assuming here, but I don't think Emmett has, wrestling skills at all. Like in his fight against Yair, um, where, the game plan should be pretty easy. Like, just take Yair down, similar to what Volk did. Um, he was trying to go blow for blow against Yair. And when he did eventually kind of knock Yair down, he got subbed from top position. And so it's kind of a bad look. Um, so Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Bryce is the rightful favorite here. But Emmett, when you look at his kind of like frame, it does look like he's pretty sturdy. Like he does look like he has a low center of gravity. But I just don't think Emmett is ready for an opponent like Bryce. So give me Bryce here.
Do you feel comfortable putting Bryce as a parlay piece, perhaps?
We'll see. I do have him in a parlay right now. So yeah, I mean, I feel pretty comfortable, but yeah, we'll see as the week goes on.
Definitely. Yeah, I have similar thoughts to you. I mean, Josh, I think he's actually a pretty solid striker, mostly a boxer, has KO power in the hands, able to use footwork and speed to cut off the cage and hunt his opponents down. He has a good jab, knows how to work the body, pumps out decent volume and pace, mixed in with his power. Good successful kind of recipe right there. Now, Josh, he does have a wrestling background, but he prefers to strike. He uses his wrestling and jiu-jitsu skill set to defend takedowns and get up most of the time. I think Josh is, at this point in his career, 38 years old, turning 39. His best attribute is probably his durability and toughness. I mean, he's a tough customer. He survived a beating from Ilia Topuria for 25 minutes. Not many people can do that, honestly. I mean, look what happened to Bryce Mitchell. He got knocked out or subbed by Ilia Topuria in 2 rounds, right? So, I mean, Josh does have some durability, even if his just skills on the feet and just wrestling overall has kind of gone down over the years due to his age. Bryce is, still in the prime of his career in terms of age 29. Good MMA wrestler, able to chain takedowns and hunt for subs. He's able to transition and flow well in his grappling and able to take the back. And he has the ability to scramble well and constantly chain sub attempts together. I think the thing that a lot of people kind of forget this, but MMA grappling and wrestling are just two totally different things, right? Bryce Mitchell, he pretty much has no wrestling accolades or credentials. I think he maybe wrestled in high school for a bit, but he doesn't really have the pedigree. I think Josh Emmett actually might have more of a wrestling pedigree than Bryce Mitchell. But in the MMA cage, it's just a lot different. You see how Bryce Mitchell is able to flow from transition to transition, chain his takedowns. He has a low takedown accuracy, but once he gets a hold of you and is able to take you down, take your back, he's able to control pretty well and is able to set up those subs pretty well. Just overall, this guy's a menace on the ground. Is what I'm trying to say. I think that he's actually a menace. So I think that right now, even with Bryce's unorthodox striking, I feel that Bryce is going to win by decision or sub. I will lean towards decision. I think that he's probably going to control Josh Emmett for all 15 minutes. So give me Bryce Mitchell. I think he's a potential parlay piece, but like Alex mentioned, I do agree with this. I'll probably need to look at the face-offs to see how Bryce looks in particular coming on a short notice because he might just come in looking for a paycheck, right? And who knows? This guy's pretty entertaining though in terms of his interviews. So maybe the UFC is trying to push this guy. I don't know. He did call himself the cash cow in his last fights, and he was bringing out the Bible and all that. Like
Yeah.
this guy has good theatrics for sure. So I want to see how he looks. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. But pick here is Bryce and potential parlay piece for me.